Alright, Shalom, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Kal Halalim Wahawad La Yahweh Bahasham Hamashiach Wamalak Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai for the Rakar Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach us this 100% truth. Salutations to the Akim pushing this word, this true gospel the world over. Adon Ratazar, which means Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, I'm going to touch on this precept through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai in the book of Psalm 94, verse 19. Alright, and it reads, "In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul." Alright, and us in the faith, in this truth, alright, at some point, we do face some form of doubt. Okay, it does happen from time to time. Alright, and they're just demons that try and get you to go astray from the Lord, from Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? And it's the flesh that gets the better of us sometimes. Alright? Because, we're in the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Okay? Alright? And it can be any member, not any member, It can be any manner of a temptation. Alright? Any form of distraction, something worldly. Alright? Can take form in any way. Alright? It could be, a lack of faith. Alright? For example, that can be driven out by fasting and praying to Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. So if we read the precept again, Psalm 94 verse 19, "In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul." In fact, let's get it in another translation, just to see what it says. Right, this is from the BBE. "Among all my troubled thoughts, your comforts are the delight of my soul." Right? And it's a constant battle. It is part of the battle. It's a mental battle. Alright? That's why, you turn to fasting and prayer. Alright? To ask the Lord to increase your faith. To build you up. Because, different things do go on in your life, especially when you come to serve the Lord. Alright? Different things in this world. Okay? Major distractions. Like, now one of the biggest bread and circuses is the World Cup, isn't it? Okay? That can be a form of distraction. Alright, and over time, these things can certainly be overwhelming. At times it can even make you question things, whether that be in the truth or not. But Yahweh Shem Shai is true. Alright? His prophecies are true. His promises are true. His words, most importantly, are true. As it won't return unto him void. Okay? What he has revealed unto his servants, the prophets, pursuant to Amos chapter 3 verse 7, will and must come to pass. Okay? Alright, and we are we are in a multitude of thoughts. At time from time, it can overwhelm you. It can, suddenly just take you off track. Okay? Many things going through your mind, going through different circumstances, and it does cause doubt. It happens, but the Lord has given us, He's given us comforts. For example, if we go to the precept in the book of Psalm 119, and then jump to verse 49, which reads, "Remember the word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope." Okay, and the Lord has caused us to hope in his word. Alright, we're prisoners of hope, just like Apostle Paul mentioned. Okay, but ultimately, see Yahweh Shai, he's the word made flesh. Okay, verse 50, "This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me." Okay, let's get another precept. Let's get 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 18. "Wherefore comfort one another with these words." Okay, so it's the word, these scriptures, that's our comfort. Alright, to comfort our spirit. Alright, when we're dealing with doubt or stress or whatever the case may be. You know, always turn to prayer, always turn to the word. Alright, get into these scriptures, read. Okay. Let's just look into the word for comfort in the Greek. Right, and it says
Strong's G 3870. Parakaleo. Parakaleo.
alright, and it goes to call one side, call for, summon, to address, speak, to call upon, which may be done in the way of exaltation. Alright, and that's what we do when we push these words out, these videos, alright, these digital epistles. We're exhorting one another. Okay. Entreat, comfort, instruction. That's what we do. Instruct our people, alright, the right way, to the spirit and power of Yahweh. Admonish, to beg, to entreat, beseech, to encourage, to strengthen. Right, that's key. Okay. Alright, that's what we're doing. You know? And you get the point. Right? You know, and you know, any problems that we deal with, you know, we go to the word. Right? Even when you're struggling, you know, don't seek another way, especially a carnal way, to try and, you know, alleviate and fix your stress and doubts and your problems. No, go to Yahweh Shai first and foremost. Alright? Because he's the only comfort. Let's get another precept. Habakkuk chapter 3. Verse 18. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. I will joy in the power of my salvation. Okay? You know, when you read these scriptures, man, you see, you know, what's prepared for us. Right? Nothing can be compared to the glory that will, you know, be revealed in us. You know, Lord willing, with these, we're of those elect. Right? We're of the hopefully elect number. Okay? Getting into the prophecies, man. You know, it revives your spirit, gives you hope. Alright, but you have to read it at the end of the day. Okay, so let's go back to Psalms 119. Let's read that again. Okay, because repetition, you know. Repeat, reiterate, regurgitate. Alright. So, Psalm 119, verse 50. This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me. Okay, and what's quickened, you know, to be brought alive. Alright, these words are living words. Alright. Alright, so when we read these promises and put forth, you know, our hope in these promises, just like our forefather Abraham did, right? Okay, that strengthens us. Okay, but at the same time, because there's a balance to it, we have to endure. Okay, we have to endure different trials, right? Different things along the way. Right, we just got to keep going and do what the scriptures tells us to do. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, the ones that we can keep. Okay. The scriptures has a solution for every problem, alright, that we may encounter in life, man. There's a verse for it. There's an account for it that we can learn from, alright, to help comfort your life, in order to heal, alright, that doubt, alright, alright, in order to edify us, alright, and edify just means to build, okay, and what we're doing, building that inner man, right, that inward man, is renewed day by day. Go back to Psalm 94 and 19 again. Get this in another another version. So it reads in the NLT, Psalm 94:19. When doubt filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. Okay. And that's the case. But it's about getting into the words, man, and praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua first and foremost. In the multitude of my thoughts, within me thy comforts delight my soul. So I hope this was encouraging, uplifting, strengthening to the elect. Right. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who labour in this word and doctrine. In closing, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. With that, Ababa Ball, Kwame Asharala, we got next, Lord willing, Shalom to the elect.